suppose I've got to say I probably do believe in ghosts because of the couple of things that's happened over the last 40 odd years. I was at the top rank bowling alley in Kingswood in Bristol, and we come out of the bowling alley, and there's a big car park at the back, and it's pitch dark, and there's nowhere, because the car park's so big and the building's got no actual doors as such on the side, only at the front and the back, there's nowhere where anybody could hide. And one night we were getting in, I was getting in my mate's car, and this guy said, "Evening Paul, evening Bill," and we turned round and said, "Oh, all right." We couldn't make out who it was. He was in front of the car. When we put the headlights on, there was no sign of nobody, and we even got out of the car and looked round behind us, even under the car, but no sign of anybody. So we don't really know, but we assumed it could have been a ghost because there was nowhere for this guy to hide. So that is
It's
one
certainly
of
a possibility, isn't it? Do you have any other small story you'd like to share with us?
Well, it's not actually. The story is what my dad told me because he believed in ghosts anyway. There used to be a pub in Redfield called the Rising Sun, which was in the family for 70 years, and my dad was only a youngster at the time, probably way back in the 1930s, and in the kitchen you had a spiral staircase, and he went up the stairs, and it was a bit dark at the top of the stairs, and he seen somebody at the top of the stairs. But when he reached the top of the stairs, there was nobody there, and he went in every room, but no sign of nobody, and he believes today that that was a ghost, because somebody actually died years before in that actual pub.
So what are you expecting to find at the ancient Ram Inn today? What do you think of the owner, and do you expect to see a ghost?
Well, I haven't been to see John Huntford's for quite a few years now, but when I did go there I was a little bit disappointed, but having said that, by all the hype of the newspapers and the ITV and BBC cameras that have been there definitely is something aloof there. I'm hoping to see a ghost. I don't think I'll be frightened if a ghost turns up, unless it's the worst ghost you can get, then I wouldn't really worry too much about it.
Okay. Does that actually prevent them from coming up?
That puts paid to it.
Okay.
Is that empty bottles of Old Peculiar, or is that full up?
That's not Old Peculiar.
No, that's what
There's
people
one at
give
the
me.
back, Old Peculiar.
Oh, right.
That's one of my favourite drinks at the moment, and
Oh, yeah.
that's what is it? Hobgoblin. This is new. That happened about 2 weeks ago. My daughters had 2 Rottweilers, named them both Hagar. Right? Might be a month ago now. It was in the window over there on a hot sunny day on a Saturday, and I thought I better move it because it fade it. So I picked it up and I got it to where you are. All of a sudden, I was struck by lightning. Couldn't move. Very, very frightening thing to have happen. Just as 6 carloads of ghost hunters pulled up. I put it on there. I said, is one of you a medium, please? Yes. The leader said, I am. Would you like to come here, please? I told him what happened. And he said, John, didn't you know dogs, cats and horses are the three animals with spirits? I suddenly remember that. Yeah, that's true. The phone went. My daughter was on the phone. Dad, have you forgotten what day this is?
Mm-hmm.
Have I? Well, I've had 2 operations that have absolutely fucked my memory up.
Oh, right.
I got that situation now. I bought a paper today, the Express, and I can't find it. I've been round 3 places I've been. I haven't left it. Goodness knows what I've done with it.
Mm.
It's so annoying because I love the articles in there.
Yeah.
Well, she said, Dad, this is our wedding anniversary, and you haven't sent us a card. Well, I had to apologise for that. And she said, Dad, have you forgot what you did today? No, what did I do? You walked up the aisle at Cam with Hagar, the Rottweiler, on the lead.
Mm.
And the vicar was terrified of all dogs. And to come face to face with a Rottweiler was something he didn't want. But it all went off all right. And that man, the medium, said to me, John, I can tell you what's happened here. He wants you to know I'm still here, mate. And you know, it's going through me. I'm shivering and shaking. Oh, talking about things like this. Do you know what it's like? Oh, this is a weird place.
Yeah. You've been pulled out of bed as well, haven't you?
Yes.
Grabbed by the ankles, pulled out of bed.
First night in the Ram.
The very first night, was it? What a welcome.
40 years ago. Come this way.
You'll
The doctors told me 3 o'clock in the afternoon I have to lie down, not to sleep.
We all recognise the need for much enhanced capability when we're dealing with
To rest because I'm getting pains in my legs to do with the arteries. Well, I'm nearly 80 and have trouble with the blood flowing.
Yeah.
So this is where I lie down. That's why it's here now. And I bring all my motorcycle stuff in here because it's so damp in here. The Ram is full of orbs.
Yeah.
Now you've seen Most Haunted.
Yeah, many times.
Right. Now, 2 or 3 days after that, the gang of teenagers was here. I opened the door and there was the biggest orb I've ever seen. It must have been 10 foot across and it was bright red at the same spot where Stuart was front of the ground.
Yeah.
And Derek Okoro said, this is evil. Anything red is the devil.
Yeah.
Now that's right spot where Stuart was front of the ground.
Horrible. Yeah.
Now that's right spot where Stuart was front of the ground.
Horrible. Was that in the old barn, wasn't it,
Yeah.
or something like that?
Yeah.
And didn't you say? I remember you saying like many years ago, some teenagers were messing about in here, and that one got picked up and thrown through the curtain, or did you get thrown?
Oh yeah,
The
that's
big
right.
curtain.
I stood there, a gang of teenagers in here, and they pointed to the door. One was picked up and flung on the floor, and I was hit with such tremendous force, threw me right back and pinned up against the wall.
Oh, shocking.
Yeah.
Have a look at my Bonnie,
Which is your Bonnie? In your?
my Bonneville,
Oh, your trunk Bonneville?
my motorbike.
Oh, blimey, yeah. Vintage, yeah, nice.
There she is, on the road.
This was probably, at the time, they were the fastest bike on the road, weren't they? Fastest road bike.
Oh yes, for years and years.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Like that.
You don't want to sit on it, do you?
Yeah, sit down.
Do you want to sit
Oh,
on
you
it?
want me to sit
Yeah,
on
do
it?
you want to sit on it? Right. Oh yeah, that's spot on that. That's great, Bill. Alright,
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
that's alright.
place has been rewired everywhere.
Now these circles, this is about warding off evil spirits, isn't it?
Yeah. How come English Heritage aren't being forced to save this building? Not just me. I've not had a holiday for 40 years to save this.
Oh, right.
This is disgusting.
That's original, isn't it?
Yeah, this original building is still here. All the timbers you see are 1,000 years old, and the centre of the room was empty from the ground to the floor, roof. There was no fireplace. The fireplace you see here was the Abbot's fireplace in Kingswood Abbey. That was put there in 1500 when after the dissolution of the monasteries. Now, you might be interested in this. You see that basket there?
Yep.
That's where a puddle keeps occurring, or used to keep occurring when my three children were here. And no one could tell me what it was until the Bristol diviners came here, and they told me there's a body there.
Right.
This is the Blue Lady ghost who haunts the ram. She was murdered in this room by a highwayman. Have I told you this before?
You told some of it. I can't remember all of it though. It was a long time ago.
Right. Now, you're from Bristol.
Yeah, we're from Yates.
I'm from.
Oh, yeah.
I'm originally
Well,
from
do you know
Bristol,
Bristol
yeah.
College?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Well, a lecturer there, Sharon MacDonald, who teaches mediums, has been here 4 times over the last 6 months or more, and every time she's come, she brought out the Blue Lady ghost, not there, but immediately above on the landing.
All right.
Upstairs. Oh yeah.
And that is where the ghost of the Blue Lady was seen perhaps 200 years ago.
It's incredible. Okay.
That is England's second oldest school. From here.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, these stairs are so creepy. I remember these stairs only too well. Yeah. Didn't have the benefit of night vision back then. though.
Catherine Lady Barclay's
That school down the road, isn't it?
Calvin. That's his coat now.
So cold here.
Smashing priceless things.
Oh, that's not clever, is it? Yeah, because
Vandalism, that's what it is.
that's got to be worth a few quid normally. Isn't it?
That is the sort of thing that they're even stabbing the beds.
Why would
Well,
they-
here's the barn and the roof that I've had put on. I've had a 500-year-old roof taken off a barn and put on there.
Don't like the atmosphere there. Seems to change.
No, a lot of people don't. Up there is very, but that where Stuart was flung to the ground there.
Yeah.
Awful.
It's quite cool in here actually. It's a lot cooler in here.
If someone said to you, didn't tell you it was haunted, would you pick up on anything and think that it's a bit strange? Do you get
Yeah.
any kind of feelings at all from it?
Bit weird atmosphere.
Yeah?
It's a bit unusual. But I can't see, you know. Maybe the floors make it a little bit cold. I don't know, but it shouldn't be this cold.
It's really cold, yeah. It's even colder in the winter, isn't it?
It's full of bodies. This is possibly the oldest part of the inn here.
Yeah.
You see the new wall?
Yeah. Oh yeah, when did you have that done?
Builders had to put that about 20 years ago now, because the barn roof was 3 feet wider than what my barn was. And when they put the footings in to build that wall, they found the post holes, which are dated 7,500 years old.
Amazing.
Watch your step. Oh, it's a really dizzy kind of feeling in here.
Funny you should say that with my balance. It is making my balance worse.
Yeah, it's incredible. Go careful.
I haven't noticed that.
Yeah. What about these stairs?
This is now called the witch's room.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I get good days and bad days when I get up on them.
And the Barclay Hunt meeting here.
Yeah.
The BBC said I've got the most photogenic rooms they've ever filmed.
Is that right?
No bananas. They even turn round and go for their owners' throats.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
And owners say they've never seen their dogs behave like it before.
They just turn on them, just out of the blue.
Yeah.
They've had a sudden spate of Rottweilers attacking.
Here's where the Blue Lady Ghost has appeared 4 times. And I've actually seen her. Here's what dates the ram back to William the Conqueror. When William the Conqueror came, after 1066, King Harold lived here, by the way. And why does it keep doing that?
The light just went.
I don't know why that is.
What, the bulb went on the right or just on the right?
Unless it's you.
Yeah.
Well, he was crowned first of all in Winchester Cathedral. Then he made straight for Gloucester. And somewhere in mid-Gloucestershire, which would be near here, he fell in love with a local lady. The problem was she was already married, so he had the man put down. The mirror behind you, a monk's face appears with a cowl, a hood over it.
There.
Yeah.
In the beds. And that goes right through the blankets and sheets.
Yeah.
I think I know who's doing it. A
Yeah.
band of witch from London coming here. Because every time she comes, you get things like that here. She's evil.
Sounds like it.
So this is where, what did he say, a child is screaming or a baby screaming?
Yeah, I think so.
We didn't spend any time at all in this room.
A lot of mattresses, isn't it? Wonder how long they've been on the wall. There's brass plates. Oh, right.
Is there anyone here? Come on.
It's Horton Court, because that's in Horton.
Yeah.
It's right on a,
Yeah.
yeah, it's right on a bad.
Top of the stairs. Look over to the left that way and look at my roof.
Yeah.
It's breathtaking.
Oh, right.
It's the same as
You go first. You've got a
Okay.
plan.
it's the same as all the abbeys and the churches and cathedrals have got.
Mind your head. You might hit your head on the weaver's attic. A little time was spent in this room.
Oh yes.
Me and Lee sat here.
Let's take a picture for you.
Me and Lee sat here last time.
Did you?
Yeah, and our walkie-talkies were going crazy.
Taken. And that is the original building. Dates back nearly 1,000 years.
Crazy, isn't it? He's holding you up for the money.
What is it on this bed? Fuck me.
Cat. Witch.
The witch
The witch.
lies on there and stands there. I've seen her. That's why kids have put that picture there of the old woman.
Oh dear.
Behind her.
Whose little cross is that out there then?
That's the ley line.
Oh, ley line. This is built on ley line, is that? Yeah.
It's on a cross ley line here. The church is a cross ley line. There's
lights for a game.
They hate my guts. They could have bought it. Anybody could have bought it.
Stupid, isn't it?
Why does the lights always, like I pointed out, the left one's gone and the right one, so it's not the electricity.
Very strange.
Don't know what you can see up there.
I suppose your electric bill must be quite big, isn't it?
Yes, that's why I keep putting the light.
Yeah, that plasterboard's fairly
Oh, I
recent.
bet, yeah. I've never been able to afford to have the builders in the...
This bishop's room door's been left open. Ask if there's anyone here. Come here a second, huh? Right. Ask if there's anyone here, because this is what me and Darryl was doing last time.
Is there anybody here?
See this?
Ghost. Spirit.
I'll do it. Hold on. Is there any spirit person in this room who would like to communicate with us? If so, push something or make a sound. This is where the blue flash was on this wall, right over here. Is there anyone here who would like to communicate with us? Come on, show yourselves. We're not frightened of you. Step closer. Come on. We mean you no harm. What's that? I think I got an orb. Good grief. Show yourselves. If you would like to touch me on the head or push me, please do so. Is there anyone here? I'm in the notorious bishop's room. My hand's going boiling hot. Right, I'm at the barn where Stuart from Most Haunted was attacked. Okay, so this is night vision.
If you look round and you're taking your pictures with your camera now, Adam, you can see there's a hell of a lot of bits of junk in here.
Yeah.
And you could almost say that there's everything in here but the kitchen sink, but looking at that, that's not the case, is it?
This has always been the coldest room, I reckon, the barn.
Oh, you're saying that, but that bishop's room was just, you know, I think it was just as cold, actually.
If there's anyone in the barn with us, could they show us some orbs? Or could they make a noise with something? We want to know that you're still here. Did you see what I thought I saw or not? No.
What's that?
I thought I saw a flash, like an orb come from the fireplace.
Oh, this one's... Why is that slightly lighter there? Is that a light shining on that spot there, or is it a different colour paint? Different colour. No, let's roll that out.
Okay.
I feel more wobblier in here. Even people that are okay have turned around. You know, the paranormal team. They've said that their balance gets funny in here. Your balance is alright.
Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I thought I had something like an orb going up in the air, but you were moving about. Yeah. I'm not sure if that's dust I'm picking up or actual orbs from the
Of course,
fire.
you've got dust light because of the sunlight going across there. I mean, look,
Yeah.
that's as bright as anything there.
Right, do you want to ask if there's anyone here?
Yeah, me and Adam would like to know once again, is there anybody in our presence in this big Mayflower barn?
What's that?
No, that was me.
Is it that cold? Is it you're
Yeah.
getting vapour from your mouth?
Yeah. Like, that sounded like it was dropped inside the
Yeah.
building, not outside on the roof.
It's
we
the
back?
chair. It's the chairs. It's the chairs. That's what it is.
No, it's something dropping it.
Yeah, onto the chairs.
Yeah.
Okay, the best thing to do is put the light on and find out what it was. Do you reckon that's a
I
good
don't
idea?
think you would. Okay, now we've heard this noise just now, so Adam is trying to look into, if he can, to find out. It's something like a heavy, well, fairly heavy stone dropping, but it's not on the roof because it's actually dropping inside this Mayflower barn.
Can I answer the phone,
Yeah, sure.
please? Ancient ramen? Yes? I've spoken to you before about this, have I? This is a Thursday, yeah, okay.